somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me if you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, call me. 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 I feel like windows roll down new city streets and cabs. I feel like anything can happen, laughing. You take me right back when we were kids. Never thought I'd feel like this. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new.
As we present the colors, veterans, active duty military are authorized to render the hand salute. All others may place their hand over their heart. Will the audience please stand? Color guard, tin hood. Color guard, present the colors. Color guard, post the colors. The audience, please follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The orchestra will now play the Star Spangled Banner. You may be seated. Color guard, you are dismissed.
Thanks. Welcome to the 83rd annual commencement exercises for Cedar High School. Now, I don't have my speech memorized, so I'm going to use this paper here. Pretty cool. We are pleased and honored to have Superintendent Lance Hatch, members of the Iron County School Board, district administration, faculty and staff, family and friends among us today. And of course, we literally wouldn't be here without the graduating class of 2024. For those of you who are unacquainted, my name is James Moyle, and I've been selected by the senior class to give the opening speech. I can already tell this class will move on to do great things. We have so much to offer, and I, for one, am excited to see what changes we make to the world. From now on, life is what we make of it. No one is going to tell us how to live and what to do. Let's make the most of what we've got and cherish those high school memories that made us stronger and that make us who we are. Following this address, the senior class president, McCoy Smith, will give the senior tribute address. We will then hear a musical selection, Perseus, by Sue Newbold, played by our very own Cedar High School Symphonic Orchestra. Following the musical selection, we will hear from our valedictorian, Matthew Shoemate, giving the valedictorian address. Afterwards, we will hear another musical number, Pillar of Fire by Kennedy Hayes, performed by our amazing Madrigals Choir. Then we will have the presentation of the graduates, and finally, the acceptance of the graduates. It has been a pleasure sharing these incredible school years with all of you. You are truly excellent. Here is McCoy Smith with the senior tribute.
A little touch and go there for a second. Wasn't sure if we were going to all make it. Good afternoon, students, faculty, families, and my fellow graduates. My name is McCoy Smith, and I'm the senior class president for the class of 2024 at Cedar High School. I'm going to be honest. When I was first elected senior class president, I was a little worried. I knew the senior class president had to speak at graduation, and I wasn't sure if I could give two speeches, the first being for senior class president, and the second being for valedictorian. Then a few weeks later, I got my ACT scores back. Let me just say, you'll only be hearing from me once today. And be thankful for that. Mrs. Sanders explained that my speech should be similar to an eulogy about the past 4 years of high school. She kept explaining and emphasizing that it's about the past, it's the past 4 years, things about the past. And I couldn't help but wonder if she had recently been around one of my ex-girlfriends, because they too are always bringing up the past. Just joking, I love my CV talons. As I was deciding on what memories to share, a funny meme came to mind. The guy with the worst grade should get to speak too. Let's hear both sides. Lucky for you guys, I'm friends with a couple people that fall into this category, and I'll be sharing memories from all sides of high school life. I will begin with a little story. The year was 2020. We were about to enter our freshman year. On the first day of school, we didn't recognize each other due to masks that covered our face. We were nervous and unsure what the future would hold because of COVID, because of a new bell schedule, and because high school was uncharted territory. And just a side note on the bell schedule, we were generously able to have a different bell schedule all 4 years of high school, different lunchtime, different periods ending. But we put one foot in front of the other and entered the halls on the first day. And our first day of becoming Cedar Reds. Many of us were greeted by our administration. This was not only our first day of high school, but it was also Mrs. Sanders' first day as principal. She went from assistant principal, who was in charge of student behavior, where she was infamously known as Scary Terry, to becoming the new principal of Cedar High. In addition to Mrs. Sanders becoming the new principal, Mr. Fieldstead became the second assistant principal, moving from the science department to fill Mrs. Sanders' role. We never did come up with a nickname for Mr. Fieldstead, probably because he's always been Mr. Fieldstead, and he came from the science department. Freshman year is memorable for many reasons, but mostly for the amount of walking. For those of you who don't realize, freshmen can't drive, and they don't have cars. So if they need a ride, they either had to ask an older sibling, or they could ask their mom. Asking an older sibling usually resulted in a no, and asking your mom at the time was the most embarrassing thing in the world. So a lot of walking the freshmen did. Other memories freshman year included the mob group chat that many people were a part of, lunch on the bleachers or eating in the cafeteria, walking to Top Spot. Also in freshman year, the game Among Us became popular. Many hours spent on that game and no regrets came from it. The biggest memory for me came in February of freshman year. We got a little taste of success when we welcomed home the state champ basketball team home on the fire trucks, ending a 25-year state title drought. Sophomore year was much more exciting because we could drive. At the time, when you got that license, it felt like you were on top of the world. Until about a week later, when you had to put gas in that car for it to go, and that gas cost money. Some people should have been less worried about how they were going to pay for gas and more worried about how good of a driver they actually were. This was the case for my dear friend Mac Mogensen. 3 cars in 3 years might be some kind of record. Haha, Mac, I'm just kidding. At least they weren't all totaled. Which I can't say for my other friend, Maxence Pellier, R.I.P. the Forerunner. Another thing that came along with being a sophomore was going to dances. I know a lot of parents in this room think they are familiar with what a high school dance is, but it has evolved since the 1800s when you went to school. At high school dances today, all the kids jump up and down in a big clump, known something as a mosh pit. Let me just tell you, our administration loves this so much. Dances aren't all about dancing. You also get to go on a date with that special someone you've always dreamed of going with. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you get to spend your life savings on dinner with that person just to get ghosted the next day. Sophomore highlights include Mr. Loveland's PE class, Mr. Loveland or Mr. Weaver's health class. Some might argue that this is the peak of high school. Many people got their first kiss during this time. I wish I could say this applied to my friends. Some are still waiting, and by the way, ladies, they are all desperately single. Junior year was the least enjoyable year for many. Classes were extremely hard. We had to take the dreaded ACT. We broke the floor during winter ball at the Heritage Center. Also, along with junior year, is a time during sports you really have to take a moment and self-reflect where you're at in life, because oftentimes you are stuck a JV demon. Shout out my boys Parker, Ammon, and Bladen. I had the time of my life with you guys. Prom king was Easton and Ansley, and one positive memory from junior year was senior sunrise. The only thing you need to know about senior sunrise is that the students put it together, and it happens unattached from the school, and there are no rules. Last but not least is Mr. Esplin's math class. I personally did not have the pleasure of having this class, but from what I heard, it was everyone's time of their lives. Senior year is basically a giant blur, filled with tears at every corner. It's a year of lasts. Last homecoming football game, last basketball game with the band playing, last time walking in the doors. Last time walking in the doors. But there are memories that will always make us smile. We were given the opportunity to experience parenthood for the first time with robotic babies. Zach and Rayleigh were homecoming king and queen. We got to experience what no other schools get to, which was Jared Schofield and the cowbell during halftime. The girls' golf team won state for the first time in Cedar High School history. Speech and debate, one region. Girls swim, one region. Girls cross country, one region. Tracks 4x2 teams set school records for both boys and girls. Orchestra earned superior ratings at state, and symphonic band received an excellent rating at state. A lot has happened that first day freshman year. This is the part where you're supposed to share a poem that's really inspirational. And I kind of looked hard, but my mom ended up finding one that went well. And it reads as follows. To my fellow classmates, as we ascend from this pivotal point in our academic careers, it is our chance to serve as someone's inspiration. You have been entrusted with one thing in the world that no one can ever take away from you, an education. I imagine all of you have accomplished goals in your time at CHS that you never thought possible. So take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you can go. I'll close with wise words from Andy Bernard from The Office. He says, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Enjoy every moment in life. Take every opportunity given to you. Congratulations, class of 2024. Go Reds.
friends, faculty members, and the esteemed graduates of the class of 2024. My name is Matthew Shoemate, and I am your valedictorian. Now, when I was asked to be valedictorian, I was surprised, but I don't think my parents or my counselor was. But I know that the students in front of me and my siblings especially were very surprised. Now that I'm graduating, I look back on all these years of hard work, friendships, and long school days with a strange fondness. I feel so honored to follow in the footsteps of my grandpa, who graduated from Cedar High in 1969, and both of my parents, who graduated from Cedar High in 1993. Thank you to all of my peers who have provided me with strong relationships, kindness, and a place in the class of 2024. When I moved here 3 years ago, I didn't know the amazing people I would meet, who I would later call my friends and fellow graduates. I realize now just how much this school and its people have shaped me. Some people say that with enough dedication, care, talent, and will to succeed, anyone can achieve their dreams and highest aspirations solely by themselves. This is not true. The truth is, although I have worked hard, I would not be up here today without the help of many people sitting in the audience right now, mainly my parents, grandparents, and sisters who have always pushed me to do my best. All of us would not be here without the support of our family, friends, and teachers. Thank you to all the teachers who have made a lasting impact on me. In the future, I'm not sure if I'll remember how to register for a CE class, write an essay, do stoichiometry problems, find the alternative hypothesis of a statistical analysis, or which president founded the Bull Moose Party. But I will remember the life lessons these amazing educators brought to school with them every day. Miss Denhalter showed me that dedication never goes unnoticed. She always encouraged me to take the hard road and to not look back. Thank you for being my counselor these past 3 years. Mr. Chittister always reminded me of the power of kindness and the benefits of being a nerd. Ms. Swindlehurst has shown me the power of meaningful conversation. Thank you to Mr. Janowski for showing me the power of creating music. I won't forget how patient Ms. Coates has been this year while trying to get me to understand math. Thanks, Mr. Werber, for teaching 3 out of the 4 kids in my family and getting me through Chemistry 1010. Thank you, Mr. Loveland, for letting me pass my driving test. And thank you, Mr. Maher, for showing me the benefits of knowing how to give a speech. My advice for you today is simple. Listen to the people in your life who care about you. Don't do life on your own. We are all connected by our love and empathy for each other. Find a way to earn people's praise, trust, and friendship through your actions as a person, rather than your accomplishments and achievements. Do not let the world corrupt you and change you for the worst. Jedi Master Yoda once said, "Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. Be luminous. Be a bright light to others and a unique color in their lives." Adults are great at filling up their schedules and leaving out the things that really matter. However, as we get older, do not forget to continue learning. Leave time in your life to be curious. Leave time in your life for wonder, for hope, for joy, for happiness. Every second on this planet is so precious, and it's your responsibility to make sure that you are happy. Forget about the superficial things that occupy your existence and get back to what's important now, right now. It is only when you realize that life is coming from you and not at you that you start to live in the here and now. Build up your life from where you are at, instead of climbing the mountain of expectation and responsibility. Learn how to appreciate what you've been given and value your passions. The richest people in this world are not those who have the most, but those who want the least. If you knew just how special your life is and can be, what would you stop doing? What would you do more of? Who would you spend your time with? The time is now to believe in yourself, to stand out, to love a little more and hate a little less. Now that our time in high school has come to an end, and we will never, ever, ever get back together, I hope you look back at your time in the halls of CHS with the same fondness that I do. Shoemate out.
All at once I saw so clearly you had come to set me free, letting loose my chains of bondage to lead me out of slavery. And so I left what was familiar in the hope of finding home. Surprised the road to get there, and through the wilderness I'd roam. So in the desert I walked, doubting I would find a place of rest, never trusting out there just ahead you had planned for me the best. And though the fear and hope were plenty, there you cared for all my needs. Fear remained within my steps, so in love
placed in front of me a pillar of fire, shining through the night. Keep the flame burning bright, so I can follow. I'm looking higher to the promises you made. They're my pillar of fire.
when I cannot find my way. The flame of promise set before me brings peace and trust combined. The times I stumbled on my journey, or when I turn to look behind.
So when my slavery days shout to me to return to what I know, I must remember freedom's forward and turn to face the fire's glow. To the pillar of fire, shining through the night. Keep the flame burning bright, so I can follow. I'm looking higher to the promises you made. They're my pillar of fire. When I cannot find my way, when I cannot find my way, find my way.
So when I'm traveling, it's lonely, and there's no sign of change in me. Lord, give vision of the thousands who march ahead to victory.
Superintendent Hatch, school board, directors, parents, friends, and most importantly, Cedar High School class of 2024. It's my honor and my privilege to stand and address you in this graduation ceremony today. As I thought about what I might say to you today that would be enlightening, or even memorable, I couldn't help but think the last thing that you as students, parents, or anyone else here today wants is for me to keep you waiting from being able to celebrate together. So I'm going to please all of you, and I'll be very, very short in my remarks. Belief is what moves us forward, while fear is what holds us back. Students, I challenge you to believe in yourself, in your abilities as you enter this next chapter of your lives. Do not allow anything or anyone to stand in the way of those dreams and the things that you want to accomplish. Do not let fear in your abilities and opportunities hold you back. Believe not only in yourselves, but be believers in those around you, especially those people who will challenge you to become the best version of yourselves. Now for the long-awaited moment. But first, before I present you to the school board, I want to please ask parents and friends not to use any noisemakers when your graduate walks through the C. We want to make sure that we can hear every graduate's name announced. We don't want it to drown out the next person, and that makes it very difficult, so please refrain from that. Superintendent Hatch, Iron County School Board, having completed the requirements of the Utah State Board of Education and Cedar High School, I now present to you the Cedar High School class of 2024 as graduates ready to receive their diplomas.
Congratulations, class of 2024. You're graduating from a wonderful institution with wonderful faculty, staff. Can you hear me now? Should we turn this mic off and go back to night? No, okay, now. Thank you very much. Congratulations, class of 2024. On your graduation and your accomplishment. Thank you, Mrs. Kerrigan and the orchestra, Mr. Janowski and the choir, and as I've said before, it never gets old. Thank you for instructing and sharing the talents that we will not forget and making this a much more pleasurable experience. Thank you, faculty of Cedar High School. I, as a school board member, have sat in enough classes at this high school to know that we have committed, wonderful instructors who are doing due diligence to what they were hired. And it's a pleasure to be able to see and learn. Thank you, staff. Thank you, administration. You're doing a wonderful job. Mr. Byers, I don't know if you're available. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Byers. On the campus of SUU, where these commencement services are being held, is a bell tower called the Carter Carillon. On that bell tower stands the motto of SUU, which you can see. Learning lives forever. And if this was larger enlarged, it does have the seal up there also right in the middle. And part of that seal also has learning lives forever. That is the motto of SUU. And learning does live forever. Part of that seal is a representation of a bristlecone pine tree, if you look close. And those things have been around for a long time, like a lot longer than the 12 people out here with statues, okay? Learning does live forever. And as Matthew Shoemate has so well stated, to continue learning. Be forever learners. Wherever you go after this, and you're all following different paths. Some of you are going to continue your formal education. Some are going to go into the workforce immediately. Some might be going on missions. Some might be going in the military. Some might be going on vacation. Whatever situation you're in, learn. And then pass that learning on by teaching that to someone else. Whether that learning comes from your mom, your dad, your siblings, your friends, or someone you do not know at all. Learn and make a positive impact on this world to make this a better place. You're great human beings. Now the formal portion of my remarks. Now that these students have completed the requirements established by the Utah State Board of Education and of Cedar High School, on behalf of the Iron County School Board, I accept these graduates and present them now to receive their diplomas. Graduates, congratulations and God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome all those following who will have a cumulative 4.0 GPA for their work, starting with our valedictorian, Matthew Darren Shoemate, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Easton Larry Albrecht, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Sydney Bird Allen, 4.0 Academic Medallion. Naya Ann Barnes, 4.0 Academic Medallion. Lindsay Kate Brown, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Tiana Sarah Green, 4.0 Academic Medallion. Anna Hall, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. McKinley Lou Hamilton, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Cole Hansen, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Eliza Jane Lambert, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Dawson Ray Marriott, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Benjamin Earl Norton, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Jaden Payne, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Riker Timothy Weeks, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Jonathan Paul Wright, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Lauren Yardley, 4.0 Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Julia Faith Adair, Michaela Marie Adams, Diploma of Merit. Ryan McAllister Aitchison. Timothy John Albano. Blythe Anderson. Justin Bruce Anderson. Katie Jane Anderson, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Dax Z. Andrews. Yolanda Dorado Arangure. Jade Aritza, Diploma of Merit. Elizabeth Jan Arnell, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Aspen Bell Arvizu. Aurora Lee Bagnall. Jacob Bailey. Ryan Joseph Ball. James Mason Ballard. Hallie Noel Barnes, Diploma of Merit. Kendi Barnes. Andra Terry Barney. Carissa Joe Barnson. Caleb Jason Barrows. Lydia Ann Beecham. Maddie Jonetta Beagles. Aiden James Bell. Spencer Michael Bell. Madeline Avery Bennett. Stephen Tanner Beddish. Jared Michael Bishop. Lillian Black, Diploma of Merit. Carly Cindy Blodgett. Rachel Ann Blodgett, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Marcus Bowman. Pierce Landon Bowen. Emma Rose Bowler. Camberlyn Haley Ray Bowman. Camber Lynn Briggs, Academic Medallion. Nevaeh Lumai Broberg. Ella Ruth Brown, Academic Medallion. Kaylin Brown. Eric Mason Buckles. Reese Sienna Bullock, Diploma of Merit. Stockton Jarris Bullock. Easton Neil Bunker. Coulter H. Bunnell, Diploma of Merit. Gavin Dawson Burge. Connor James Burgess. Jackson Jeffrey Burgess, Diploma of Merit. Porter Brian Burt. Britton Scott Butterfield. Akira April Castillo, Diploma of Merit. Alexander Cedillo. Adam Jason Chandler. Daxton Christopher Chantrill. Caitlin Jeanette Cherry, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Kaylee Hope Childs. Alec Casey Christensen. Eli Joseph Christensen, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Akima Jade Clark. Sophia Marie Clark. Ansley Claire Coates, Diploma of Merit. Murphy Garrett Coleman. Mary Aslyn K. Cook. Sarai Catherine Corona. Clifford Emmett Corser. Daniel Shiyu Cosby. Jenna Crane, Diploma of Merit. Devin Anthony Crenshaw. Kenzie Ray Kreider. Grant Michael Cottrell. Macy Dalton. Charlie Jack Davidson. Isaac Robert DePoe, Diploma of Merit. Cassie Cutler Duncan, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Abigail Durfee. Maxwell James Durfee. Jillian Joe Duthie. Alice Annette Eggers. Madeline Schuyler Ecker. Trayden Lloyd Elliott. Mason Ellison. Parker James Inglebright, Academic Medallion. Carolina Jacqueline Espinoza. Benny Bakulania Luhindi Fataki, Diploma of Merit. Tony Eduardo Felipe Pedro. Ella Paige Fielding, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Kennedy Markle Finch. Madison Suzanne Flanagan. Sloan Shay Fox Rao. Kyler Boyd France, Diploma of Merit. Sebastian Alexander Galindo. Kaylee Nicole Garrett. Marley Joe Geddes, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Kylan Jacob Goen. Justin David Granado. Lucas Grilly. Caden R. Guerra. Rachel Elizabeth Guzman. Catherine Emma Hall, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Trevor Tiankum Arnold Hall, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Grace Hansen, Academic Medallion. Kiara Marie Hansen. Aramethea Celeste Honishuk. Zachary Kyle Harker. Emery Harrison, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Drake Jeremiah Harvey. Cambry Danielle Harward. Isabel Jean Haslam, Academic Medallion. Alyssa Mae Heaton. Simon Alexander Heiner. Ty Topham Height. Moises Aaron Hernandez. Natalie Hernandez. Liam Nicholas Hickok, Diploma of Merit. Sierra Lee High. Sadie Hink. Brooklyn Nicole Hershey. Gabriella Hitz. Landon Scott Hawley. McKinley Jane Holmgren. Jansen Lee Holyoke. Addison Ann Hoyt. Peshani Opal Hugh. Caitlin Grace Hughes. Calvin Travis Humphreys. Jada Corinne Hunsaker, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Peyton Hunter. Camden Burns Hymas, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Aristelcy Janelle Isom. Kian Lee Jacobson. Lorena Ida Jake. Michael Austin Jakubowski. Kyla Marie James. Noah Jameson Jarvis, Academic Medallion. John Borden Jenkins. Blake Andrew Jensen. Brent Robert Jensen. Jonathan Thomas Jeter. Isaac James Jimenez. Casey Anna Jimenez. Paisley Johnson. Parker Max Johnson, Diploma of Merit. Rayleigh J. Johnson, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Cooper Michael Jolly. Garrett Lee Jones. Jada Amber Jones, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Julianne June Yan Keller. Kaylani Joe Camachi. Cassidy Faye Karchner, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Chloe Paige Kinross, Academic Medallion. Hunter Jeffrey Knutson. Ashton Martin Kranz, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Landon Trail Kreitzer. Haven Nevaeh Kubinski. Jordan James Lacognia. Madison Joe Lang, Diploma of Merit. Colton Lane Larson. Malia Sharice Larson. Katie Larson, Academic Medallion. Ridge McGill Leader. Caleb Morgan Lewin, Academic Medallion. Boston Cheney Lewis. Abby Alexis Lyles. Damon Matthew Lejenquist. Joel Anthony Lilla. Hayes B. Longhurst. Maite Lopez. Hunter Andrew Losi. Coden Greg Lunkt, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Tabe Mithil Mazarani. Emma May Manley. Madeline Mann, Academic Medallion. Alberto Luis Martinez. Allison Geminiano Martinez. Aurelie Martinez. Aubrey Isabella McClure. Tanley Janine McCurdy. Dante Landon McGarvey. Addison Joyce Meek. Malachi James Melton. Austin Luis Michael. Malachi David Mock. McKinley Lynn Mogensen. Bennett Rushton Morton. Isaac John Moyle, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. James Rowe Moyle, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Luke Carter Munson. John Griffin Myers, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Aspen Cleo Emily Napier. Cody Edward Nash, Diploma of Merit. Logan William Nelson, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Tanner Stewart Neville. Gregory Vaughn O'Neill. Abigail Grace Orton. Dominic Angelo Otero. Gideon Heath Ovison. Mason Trevor Palmer. Nathan Leo Palmer. Samuel Knight Palmer, Academic Medallion. Ashton Jane Perry, Diploma of Merit. J.T. Pauley. Allie Jane Pearson, Diploma of Merit. Ruby Pedro Parra. Maxence Jacques Pellier, Diploma of Merit. Hadley James Persons. Grant Peterson. Tyler Peterson. Callie Ellen Peterson, Academic Medallion. Gavin Daniel Peterson. Joseph Daniel Plunkett. Aiden Elone Pauha. Ava Leisle Price, Diploma of Merit. McKay Edward Price. Olivia Ann Price, Diploma of Merit. J.C. Prisby, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Mason Ryan Pulaski. Cannon Bryant Rabin. Jordan Gregory Raftery. Savannah Joe Ray. Tyler Stephen Riddle. Carolee Christine Ringle, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Isaiah Jameson Robbins. Reese Ellen Romney. Ashlyn Emma Rosenberger, Diploma of Merit. Alvin Sterling Sam. Ayana Neve Sanchez. Joel Alejandro Sanchez. Dale J. Sanders. Ivan Sarabia. Brett Matthew Saunders. Jared Ashman Schofield. Jacob Don Carnell Schott. Caleb Selby. Madison Brianna Sheffer. Ashton J. Silvestrini. Bowen Travis Simpkins, Academic Medallion. Zachary Jacob Simmons, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Ellie Ann Scheme. Ariana Joyce Slack. J.C. Smith, Academic Medallion. Kobe J. Smith. Lydia Grace Smith. McCoy Carey Smith, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Zachary Ray Sorensen. Kaylin Faye Marie Sorensen. Fernando Samay Benedicto Sosa. Jaden Paul Stewart. Jake Ryan Story. Michaela Rose Stratton. Lexi Rebecca Stubbs, Diploma of Merit. Dylan Anthony Suarez. Natira Suisant. Rachel Dawn Summers. Cassie Angela Tanner. Addison Karma Taylor, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Jenzy Louise Taylor. Zachary Richard Taylor. Rylan Michelle Tebbs, Academic Medallion. Azel Elena Leua Tigalau. Abby Tinajero. Iris June Topham. Beckham Trigo, Academic Medallion. Gavin York Turek, Academic Medallion. McKenna Twitchell, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Andrew Greg Udave. Jonathan William Vega. Noah Vega. Ruben Wayne Vincent. McKay Johan Voorhees, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Addison L. Ward. Mary Jane Nicolette Ward, Diploma of Merit. Mylea Elise Webb. Benjamin Matthew Wigg. Bladen Nathan Warner. Logan Sylvester Wesolowski. Alexis Christine Salinas. Dalton Matthew Wheeler. Hunter Brett Whitaker. Sadakas Michelle Wilberg, Academic Medallion, Diploma of Merit. Ella Williams. Eric Reese Williams. Taylor Marie Williams. Brooklyn Jane Whitworth. Derek T. Wood, Academic Medallion. Cassidy Keiko Workman. Ammon Paul York. Wenran Yu. Austin James Zadrozny. At this time, we would like to welcome up to the stage our following retiring teachers. Now retiring after many years collectively, they've made a great impact to Cedar High. First, we have Joy Coates and Jennifer Denhalter. Brian Werber. And Dale Loveland.
Okay, I think it's my turn to speak unless someone pushes me off stage. So I want to say something at the start. Everyone that spoke before me, their intro was really catchy, and it was like da 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 da, and then it was a joke. My intro, I wrote this paper forever ago, and I didn't have an intro, I realized last night, and it was just a bullet point, and it says, take out camera and take picture. I don't know what that means, so I went and bought a camera. That was my intro. Hello, graduates. My name is Dawson Marriott, and I'm the student body president of the class of 2024. And I'm overjoyed that I get to address this wonderful group one last time. Over the course of these last 4 years, I've had the privilege to serve and represent you as your president. This opportunity has been truly humbling, and while at times it was difficult, I'm eternally grateful and wouldn't have it any other way. Many people view graduation as the end of being young, the end of friendships, the end of high school. However, I get to be the bearer of good news. We don't have to view this as the end, but more on that later. The class of 2024 has always stood out to me for so many amazing reasons. Our freshman year, we were thrust into the high school lifestyle on a very unexpected note. Masks and thermometers were common sights on the average day. However, we did not let that drag us down. Although we could not see each other's smiles, I could still see the kind sparkle in each of your eyes. That's when you go, aww. I know. I was thinking the same thing when I wrote it. Sophomore year, most of us earned our license to drive. This was also the year that McCoy Smith started parking in visitor parking, and the tradition continues until now. Junior year, we finally were upperclassmen. Although we were not yet the oldest in the school, we sure tried to act like it. Our class was a prominent face in the bleachers at sporting events. Many of us even found ways to weasel into the front row where space was available. I also want it to be known that we won Powder Pull our junior year and our senior year, so stay mad, class of 23 and 25, wherever you may be. And now senior year, the year we have all been waiting for. This year has been filled with so many wonderful things. Now I could go on and on about every single incredible thing that has happened senior year. From state champions to superior ratings, or from a homecoming win to incredible dances. The list goes on and on. Each and every one of you, including myself, has a favorite memory from high school. Some of us share the same memory, while others have a memory that is purely individual to them. These memories will be the spark that keeps our legacy alive. Our kids and grandkids will someday sit on our lap and ask us about our high school experience. I hope you will all retell your experiences fondly. This year, we were also blessed to have a new reminder of who we are added to our lives. Cedar Mountain has been the home of the large letter C since the year 1959. It has been the responsibility of Cedar High School to maintain the C since then. This year, our wonderful football team, along with help from the community, installed lights along the perimeter of the C. It is incredible that we were able to witness this as seniors. The C serves as a reminder of what it means to be a Cedar High Red. And I don't want to steal Madeline Mann's thunder here, but Cedar High students choose,
Respect,
have,
integrity,
and show.
responsibility, and accountability.
I had to text her and ask her what it was, because even after 4 years, I still have a hard time remembering that. Good job, though. You guys did good. Driving around Cedar City at night, I often find myself looking up at the sea and remembering all the things I love about CHS. We are all moving on to different parts of our lives now. Some of us may choose to stay in Cedar, but countless others will be leaving to start a new chapter in their life, including myself. Although I won't be able to see the sea in person for quite a long time, I find comfort in knowing that in small-town Cedar City, on top of the tallest mountain, the sea remains lit. So let us not look at this as the end, but as the beginning of new adventures, the beginning of new friendships, and the beginning of the rest of our lives. And now technically, I'm not fully graduated yet because I haven't flipped the tassel, and I'm still an immature high school student, and I don't know that much, but I know two things for certain. First, Family Ties is the best song that has ever played at a Cedar High dance. And I will put that on my tombstone, and I will tell that to my kids, and I'll tell that to my grandkids. That'll just be a fact. And second, you are all going to change the world. Thank you. Okay, and with that, it is time to sing the Cedar High song one last time. So hopefully, yeah, pull it out. I'm going to pull mine out too. Those in the crowd, it is in the back of the pamphlets if you would like to join along and clap. We always stand up after the second CC, CED. And it's going to be complete a cappella. Are you guys ready? Everyone ready? Thumbs up. All right, ready? C, C, C-E-D, D, D, D-A-R, C-E-D, D-A-R, Cedar. C-E-D, D-D-D-A-R, C-E-D, D-A-R, Cedar. C-C-C-E-D, D-D-D-A-R, C-E-D, D-A-R, Cedar. When the Reds, our team, is in the game, and the whole school is fighting to guard its name, and the Reds yell like warriors as the team goes by, there's a victory in the old town tonight. When Cedar's banners are waving in triumph o'er the hill, and Cedar's cohorts are cheering, for the Bids have made their kill. Rah, rah! It's ours forever. Let victory never fade. Then rise, rise and cheer, boys, till the winning score is made. All right, graduates. At this time, please grab your tassel from the right side, and on the count of 3, we'll turn it over and we'll be officially graduated. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations! Hey, thank you everyone for coming. Family, friends, graduates, teachers, school board, we love you guys. Teachers, again, we love you guys. Principal Sanders, Principal Lewis, Principal Fieldstead, Principal Brandt, thank you all. Have a good night.